Good morning, or afternoon, or evening, wherever you are. I'm Fleur, and welcome back to my little corner of the internet. I'm glad that you're here, and I hope that you're doing well, and that you're ready to relax together. Tonight is a little bit of a different vibe than from what I normally do, and I hope you're down for it as well. I've gotten some requests to do soft-spoken, and I really love soft-spoken into whisper videos. And this is going to be a very trigger-based video, just so that you can fall asleep to it. There's not going to be much interesting chatter from me. We're just going to be focused on the sound, and for myself to emerge into the sound. Was that proper English? Probably not. I'm going to put on some headphones as well. So, if you're not wearing headphones yet, be sure to pop them on. There's not going to be binaural ASMR tonight because this is not the microphone I usually use. This is the SE2200, which is my singing mic, and it has such nice sound, but it doesn't have a binaural setting I would have to get to, and anyway, I'm wearing headphones so that I can hear it properly as well. And without any further ado, let's get started. The first one I'm going to start with is unexpected, to say the least. You might also hear my chair creak a little bit, and you might hear some cars passing. I'm in a different room than normal. And this room is on the side of the road, so it's on the roadside. Already a little bit tired. This is an air horn, and it's really sweet because my mom gave this to me. They were going on holiday, and I told them something about being scared that sometimes I get this thought of what if the door isn't locked, and that's not to freak you out. Your door is probably fine. I just have that thought sometimes, you know? And so my mom said, you should put this next to the bed. It'll make you feel more safe. And she handed it to me, and I just thought, well, isn't this just the most lovely ASMR trigger? I'm not gonna use it or unpack it. Don't worry. I'm not here to cause any jump scares. But I like the sound. The wording is in Dutch. It says luchthoorn. It also says air horn on it as well. But as you see, I haven't unpacked it yet because I wanted to wait for the ASMR opportunity. Then I had this whole idea of using a bunch of very un-ASMR-like items, which I might still do at some point. But I would have brought a vuvuzela or my guitars and just make ASMR sounds with them, if that makes sense. I still think that's a fun idea, to find items and use them completely differently, which is kind of the essence of ASMR. I'm recording with my laptop, and I saw that my friend was calling me. So I just had to click that off. Sorry. So, that was the air horn. I have some other stuff that I'm really excited about and that I want to play with. I don't even know where to begin, honestly. I went on a tiny little shopping spree, and, well, you may have seen a similar trigger to this on my channel before, but I love vinyl tapping. It sounds like rain on a tent. And it looks like that. I won't be showing the items on camera too much, or like in the screen, because I want it to be mostly audio based, if that's okay with you. I love this sound, it's really calming. Also, tapping in general feels really calming to do. I've talked about this before, but tapping on the spines of books during reading is something I'll catch myself doing often. What's next? I think this is a somewhat more elaborate trigger, and I'm really excited. So, I went to a store, like I said, and I found Orbeez. Now, if you don't know what those are, don't worry about it. They're these jelly kind of little balls that I think will make a good ASMR trigger. They came in this little, hello, can you find me please, autofocus. I've mentioned this before, but I'm having a really hard time with my autofocus. Well, I'm not having a hard time, my camera is. It's because of the light settings and everything. I'm sorry, I keep forgetting to fix it. So, this has 400 Orbeez, this yellow color, and I was wondering about how I was going to be able to show you these properly without, you know, getting them on my hands, because it doesn't feel, well, it probably is, but it doesn't feel safe to touch for some reason. So, I thought this whole thing out before I saw you. And so, I grabbed this bowl that I've also used before to do fishbowl ASMR. It's like this. the difference? When I put the bowl over top, the sound becomes very weird, and then if I take it off, it's all clear. So the fishbowl ASMR effect is switching to inaudible whispers when I put that thing over top, but you totally can. And then if I take it off, it goes back to normal. I'm yet to do a video where I go into that a little bit more, but I feel like it takes a lot more focus and brain power to do those things. And in my current health state, I'm trying to keep the videos doable for me and somewhat in my comfort zone. So that's why I haven't done a roleplay yet, because they take a little bit more planning in that sense and research. So I'm going to put the Orbeez in this bowl, okay? Maybe this is fun to do more up close. Let's see. I might have to cut this out if it doesn't work, because there's also a mic stand very unfortunately placed. Okay, let's get this bowl in focus, and then that was to be expected, but they rolled all over the floor, so I'm just gonna put them here. They're very bouncy. I didn't know that. So let's stick to like about 200. So I'll have to clean that up later, but that's okay. Do you hear this? It sounds like thunder. Hang on. What do we think about this as a trigger? That was special. I wasn't expecting that to turn out like that. Should we do a little more? And now I'm still touching it with my hands. I had a spoon for that, but I guess we'll do it like this. I guess I'm coming for Wood Soup's brand, but in a different way. Maybe I'll become Orbeez soup. Okay. So, then I, of course, had to pick up some slime, because when in a store for triggers, one cannot just walk past the slime and not bring some home. So, I got 3. This first one is a bouncing putty. And it's yellow. And I'm gonna open it for you. And I am going to take my rings off. I wasn't planning on opening them before the video. But then me and my brother couldn't help it, and we opened the slime and we played with it a little bit. You know, for research purposes. I had to see if they were good enough for you. And I would say only one is. But we're going to explore the rest as well. Because why not? Sorry about my bangs, guys. If they're bothering you, just close your eyes, close your eyes, close your eyes. Nothing to say. Maybe you're asleep already or almost asleep. So this is a bouncing buddy, which means that the slime is pretty firm. See? And it's very yellow. And if you make it into a ball, it'll bounce. it's more slimy than I first thought it would be. It felt a little bit too firm. It still does. It's not my ideal slime substance. I used to work in a vacation park as an entertainer, and we would host these workshops where we would also teach kids how to make slime. And it was our most popular activity, and we'd often have 20 kids and then only 2 of us, which, 20 children who are excited to make slime and have to share coloring and other materials. It's a little chaotic time, but it's okay because eventually everybody is always happy to play. And it was really fun because we got to make slime sometimes as well, especially if we had laid it all out and then there was a cancellation. I mean, there was already a container waiting for us, so we would just make the slime as well. I'm not gonna do that too much because it's an expensive microphone and I want it to last, but I can, with this one, I can gently touch the mic. Maybe someday. So. So that was it for our bouncy slime. This one has positively surprised me. I thought it was going to be a little bit bad, but I'm not too mad about it. Let me know what you think. Oh, then this one was, when trying, this was a disaster. It was really messy. It comes in this, it's called color slime, and it comes in this this oil vat. So that's how you know it's dangerous. It's also apparently a chemical. That's a joke. I'm kidding. It's just what it says on the packaging. As like a style choice. Sorry about that. That was a loud car. So let's open this up and see how it sounds. So I meant disaster in the sense that it was messy. I didn't know if I mentioned that. I might have. But as I open the lid, I mean, you can kind of... Let's just, it feels not good on the hand, but God, look at the sliminess. It's very gooey, you see that? Now the sounds are coming. So, this is alien stuff, don't you think? And it's kind of sticking to my hand, which is why I don't feel like I can play with it for too long. Also, did you hear that? That that sounded really liquidy. I think this is more of a visual trigger. I'm sorry if you aren't watching, but it's very interesting texture. Okay, I'm back. I had to go and wash my hands, but the last one I'm gonna show you is this purple slime. Well, it's Play-Doh foam, and I love the sounds that this makes. Are you relaxed? Are you chilling? Did you unclench your jaw and drop your shoulders? This is a good time to do so. Also, take a deep breath in through the nose. Hold it and sigh it out. You can do that a couple more times while I open this slime. Now that I'm sitting here and doing this very trigger-based, soft-spoken video, I feel a little bit like GB. It's not a bad feeling at all. So, this is what it looks like. Let's try to focus again. I love the way that this looks. Let's get her out, shall we? Let's put her back in. One more time. And let's put her back in. And we'll take her out. Ladies and gentlemen, her. Now this is what I'm talking about. I love this. What I love about this is all the pieces in it that make those gentle sounds. It feels a lot more firm than the other one. I have to really put a little bit of effort in to pull it apart, more so than with the first one. Let's There's this one Instagram page that makes slime that looks just so realistic, and it's the most relaxing thing to watch. And also, they're not selling their slime, but I want to buy it and make a video with it. If there are any slime brands you would like to see me do a video of with their slime, leave a comment, because I don't really keep up with that kind of stuff. They have to be able to ship to Europe, though. That's important. I love that. So you can sleep, 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 sleep. Relax, 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 because you deserve to. And I am proud of you for taking this moment to yourself to unwind and just relax and to be in silence for a bit. Well, not silence, but you know what I mean. I always underestimate how nice it is to play with slime and how nice these sounds are. It's like that bonfire crackle. That really does it for me. Was I whispering for a long time? I don't know. Okay, well, I'm going to put this one away. And then I'll just play around with this last thing as we say goodbye. This is a little charm thingy, I guess. It kind of looks like a necklace or a bracelet. But you can put this on your phone case, and I've had it for a while. Last year during festival season, I had it on my phone. So you can put your wrist through it, and then attach this to your phone and hold it. You won't lose it as quickly. Now, I found it especially nice to just be able to find my phone in my bag quicker. And it has all these beads with little hearts and stars, and this one says dreamy. And it's cute. And those fumbly sounds are always so nice, I find. So, I hope that you enjoyed our time together, and that you are ready to sleep. Thank you for watching, and I'll gladly see you in my next video. Wishing you a very, very, very peaceful time wherever you are. Here's your forehead kiss.